Learn to win. Get up and push yourself. Written and published by United Sports. Winning isn't about luck. It's not about talent alone. It's about a mindset, a way of thinking, a way of living, a way of pushing forward no matter what stands in the way. There's a reason why champions rise while others stay stuck. It all starts in the mind. The difference between success and failure is not in circumstances, but in perspective. Some people see obstacles and stop, while winners see obstacles and push harder. If you want to win, you must first train your mind to think like a winner. Without this foundation, every strategy, every effort, and every action will crumble. Every great achievement starts with a decision, an internal agreement that failure is not an option. Winners don't wait for the perfect moment, they create it. They don't ask for permission to chase their dreams, they claim them. The world will tell you to slow down, to take it easy, to accept an average life. But deep down, you know that's not for you. You weren't made for mediocrity. You weren't made to settle. You were made to win. And that starts with one powerful realization. You are in control of your mindset. Most people let their minds control them, but winners take control of their minds. They don't allow fear, doubt, or negativity to dictate their actions. Instead, they program their minds for success. They feed it with discipline, motivation, and purpose. When you start controlling your thoughts, everything else falls into place. Your actions become intentional, your decisions become powerful, and your results begin to change. It all begins in the unseen battlefield of the mind. Train your mind, and you'll change your life. Excuses are the killers of dreams. Winners don't make excuses, they make adjustments. While others complain about circumstances, winners find a way through. There is no room for self-pity in the mindset of a champion. No room for blaming others. No room for "I can't," or "it's too hard." The truth is, life will never be easy, and success will never be handed to you. But the moment you stop looking for reasons to quit and start looking for ways to win, everything changes. You become unstoppable. Your daily habits are a reflection of your mindset. If you spend your time procrastinating, doubting yourself, or making excuses, it's because you have programmed your mind to accept less than what you deserve. But if you wake up every day with a relentless hunger to improve, to push yourself beyond limits, to refuse defeat, then you have the mindset of a winner. What you do daily is shaping who you become. Build the right habits, and success will follow. The mind is like a muscle. The more you train it, the stronger it gets. Just like the body, it needs constant exercise. Feed it with positive thoughts, challenge it with hard work, and push it beyond what feels comfortable. Growth only happens outside of comfort. Winners don't stay in their safe zones. They break out. They take risks. They embrace challenges. Every challenge you overcome makes you stronger. Every failure you learn from makes you wiser. And every setback you push through makes you more powerful. Your inner dialogue matters. What are you telling yourself every day? Are you feeding your mind with doubt? Or are you reinforcing belief? The voice inside your head can either be your greatest ally or your biggest enemy. Winners speak success into existence. They tell themselves, "I can, I will, I must." They refuse to entertain thoughts of weakness, fear, or failure. Because the moment you allow doubt to take root, it will grow like a weed, choking every dream you have. Speak power, and you will live power. Winning is not a one-time event. It's not something that happens overnight. It's a daily commitment, a process, a relentless pursuit. It's waking up every day with the determination to push forward, no matter how hard it gets. The mind of a winner is wired to keep going, to keep fighting, to never back down. Even when the odds are against them, even when the path seems impossible, they find a way. Because winners don't hope for success, they demand it. If you want to change your life, change the way you think. Your thoughts shape your actions, and your actions shape your future. If you believe you are weak, you will live weak. If you believe you are powerful, you will find a way to rise. Winning isn't about external factors, it's about mastering the internal. When you take control of your mind, you take control of your destiny. This is just the beginning. Building the mindset of a winner is the first step, but a mindset without action is worthless. In the next part, we will break down the importance of eliminating excuses and taking real action. Because knowing how to win is not enough. You must start moving toward victory. No hesitation, no delays, no second guessing. It's time to get up and push yourself. If this message speaks to you, if you're ready to transform your life, then stay with us on this journey. This is United Sports, and we're here to push you beyond your limits. Like, share, and subscribe to our channel, because this is just the start of your transformation. Winners don't stop. Winners don't quit. Winners keep moving forward. Let's go. Overcoming excuses and taking action. Winners don't wait for perfect conditions. They don't wait for the right mood, the right timing, or the right circumstances. They take action, regardless of how they feel, regardless of the obstacles in their way. Most people spend their lives making excuses. They say they'll start tomorrow. They say they don't have time. They say they're not ready. But winners understand one truth. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. The only moment you have control over is now. Excuses are the chains that hold people back. They sound reasonable, they feel comfortable, and they give a false sense of safety. But in reality, excuses are just lies that keep people stuck in the same place. Winners break those chains. They don't allow their minds to come up with reasons why they can't. They focus on finding ways they can. When an excuse appears, a winner immediately looks for a solution. Most people wait for motivation before they take action. But motivation is temporary. It comes and goes. If you rely on motivation, you will never be consistent. Winners don't wait to feel ready. They start before they feel ready. They take action, and through action, they build momentum. Once momentum is built, motivation follows. Action creates motivation, not the other way around. Fear is one of the biggest excuses. Fear of failure, fear of judgment, fear of discomfort. But fear is nothing more than an illusion. It exists only in the mind. The moment you step through fear, you realize it was never as powerful as it seemed. Winners know this. They face their fears head-on, and every time they do, fear loses its control over them. Procrastination is another form of self-sabotage. It tricks the mind into believing that delaying something will make it easier. But the truth is, the longer you wait, the harder it gets. Winners don't waste time thinking about what needs to be done. They do it. They don't sit around planning endlessly. They take the first step. Even if the step is small, it's progress. And progress is what separates winners from everyone else. Success is built on small, consistent actions. Many people believe they need to make massive changes overnight, but that's not true. The secret is in the daily habits. Small efforts, done repeatedly, lead to massive results over time. Winners understand this. They don't look for shortcuts. They don't chase quick fixes. They focus on getting just 1% better every single day. Self-doubt destroys more dreams than failure ever will. When people don't believe in themselves, they don't even try. Winners refuse to let doubt control them. They replace self-doubt with self-discipline. They understand that confidence is built through action. The more you do something, the better you become. The better you become, the more confident you feel. Confidence is earned, not given. Many people blame their situation. They say they don't have the right resources, the right support, or the right opportunities. But winners know that success isn't about what you have, it's about what you do with what you have. They take responsibility for their lives. They don't blame others, they don't make excuses, they take full control. Hardships are not an excuse to give up. In fact, they are proof that you are on the right path. Every winner has faced struggles, setbacks, and failures. But they didn't let those challenges stop them. They used them as fuel. Obstacles are not roadblocks, they are tests. If you want to win, you must pass those tests by pushing through, not running away. People who succeed are not always the smartest, the strongest, or the most talented, but they are always the most determined. They refuse to quit when things get tough. They push through pain, they push through exhaustion, they push through doubt. While others stop, they keep moving forward. That's the difference. That's what makes a winner. Discipline is the foundation of success. Talent and intelligence will fail if you lack discipline. Winners don't rely on feelings, they rely on routines. They wake up and put in the work, even on the days they don't feel like it. That's why they succeed. They are consistent, and consistency always wins in the long run. Most people underestimate themselves. They don't realize how much potential they have because they've never pushed themselves beyond their comfort zones. Winners don't settle for average. They demand the best from themselves. They push harder, aim higher, and never accept less than their true potential. If you want more from life, you have to demand more from yourself. Stop waiting for the perfect time. There is no perfect time. Life will always be busy. There will always be challenges. There will always be something in the way. Winners don't wait for everything to be perfect. They start where they are, with what they have, and they figure out the rest along the way. Excuses are a choice. Every time you make an excuse, you are choosing to stay the same. But every time you take action, you are choosing to grow. Winners choose growth every single time. They don't listen to their doubts. They don't entertain their fears. They don't waste time. They move forward, no matter what. Most people live their entire lives wishing, hoping, and dreaming. But winners don't just dream, they act. They don't waste years waiting for a sign. They don't wait for someone to give them permission. They see what they want, and they go after it with everything they have. The only way to win is to start moving now. The difference between success and failure is simple. Winners do what others won't. They wake up earlier, they work harder, they stay consistent. They don't just talk about success, they put in the effort every single day. And that effort compounds over time, leading them straight to victory. The first step is always the hardest. The mind will try to resist, the body will feel tired, and the doubts will creep in. But push through. Do it anyway. Take that first step, even if it's small. Because once you start moving, everything else falls into place. You are either making excuses, or you are making progress. You can't do both. Choose progress. Choose action. Choose to break free from the habits that have been holding you back. This is not about talent or luck. This is about commitment. How bad do you want it? You have the power to change your life. But no one else can do it for you. No one is coming to save you. No one will force you to take action. It's all on you. Winners don't wait for the opportunity. They create it. In the next part, we will dive into the power of pushing beyond limits and developing true resilience. Because taking action is just the beginning. Now, it's time to go beyond what you ever thought was possible. Push yourself. Stop making excuses. Your time is now. Pushing beyond limits. The power of resilience. Winners are not made in comfort. They are shaped in struggle, in pressure, in moments when quitting feels like the easiest option. But they don't quit. They push beyond limits. They embrace the pain, the exhaustion, and the frustration because they know that beyond that breaking point is where real growth happens. Every person reaches a moment in life where they feel like stopping. The body says, "I can't." The mind whispers, "It's too hard." But winners don't listen to that voice. They recognize that limits exist only in the mind. And when you learn to push past them, you enter a level of power that most people will never reach. Success is not given to those who stop when things get tough. It is earned by those who refuse to back down. Champions understand this. When they feel like they have nothing left, they give more. When they feel like the pain is unbearable, they push harder. Because the ability to keep going when everything tells you to stop is what separates winners from the rest. Most people quit when they don't see immediate results. They expect progress to be fast, success to be easy, and growth to be comfortable. But the truth is, winning requires patience. It requires persistence. It requires the ability to endure failure, frustration, and fatigue without losing focus. The moment you understand this, you become unstoppable. Pain is temporary, but growth is permanent. The discomfort of pushing past your limits may last a few minutes, a few hours, or even a few years. But the strength you build from it will last a lifetime. Every struggle you go through is a test. Will you let it break you, or will you let it build you? Resilience is the key to everything. Without it, talent means nothing. Intelligence means nothing. Motivation means nothing. Because no matter how skilled or motivated you are, life will test you. It will throw obstacles in your way, it will knock you down, and it will make you question yourself. If you don't have resilience, you will give up. If you do, you will rise. When winners fail, they don't see it as the end. They see it as feedback. They analyze, they learn, and they come back stronger. They don't take failure personally. They don't let one setback define them. Instead, they use it as fuel. Every time they fall, they stand up taller. Think about the greatest athletes, entrepreneurs, and leaders. They all have one thing in common. They refused to quit. They faced rejections, defeats, and losses, but they kept pushing. The difference between success and failure is not how many times you fall, it's how many times you rise. Most people fear challenges, but winners welcome them. They know that every difficult situation is an opportunity to grow. Every tough moment is a chance to prove their strength. They don't ask for an easy life. They ask for the strength to handle a difficult one. The human body is capable of so much more than we think. But the problem is, most people stop at the first sign of difficulty. They don't realize that their real strength is just beyond the point of discomfort. The moment you think you have nothing left is the moment you are about to discover your true power. Pushing beyond limits doesn't just apply to physical endurance. It applies to everything in life. In your career, in your relationships, in your goals. There will always be a moment when you feel like giving up. But if you push through, you will find opportunities and growth that others never will. Fear is another enemy that holds people back. Fear of failure, fear of pain, fear of the unknown. But winners don't let fear control them. They face it head-on, because they know that everything they want is on the other side of fear. The more you face your fears, the less power they have over you. Doubt is another roadblock. When people doubt themselves, they hesitate. They overthink. They delay. And in that delay, they lose momentum. But winners move forward even when they're unsure. They trust the process. They take action even when they don't have all the answers. Because action creates results, and results build confidence. You cannot build resilience by avoiding challenges. You build it by facing them, by stepping into difficult situations and proving to yourself that you can handle them. Every challenge you overcome makes you stronger, mentally and physically. The more you overcome, the more unstoppable you become. Your ability to push through struggles determines how far you go in life. Look at the people who are successful. None of them had an easy journey. They had to sacrifice. They had to struggle. They had to keep going when everything seemed against them. That's what it takes. Most people wait for the right moment, the right motivation, the right conditions. Winners don't wait. They take action. They move forward even when it's hard, even when they don't feel like it. Because they know that waiting for the perfect moment is just another excuse. If you are struggling right now, don't see it as a reason to stop. See it as a reason to push harder. Your breakthrough is on the other side of your struggle. Your greatest strength is being built in your hardest moments. This is where champions are made. Every day, you have two choices: stay where you are or push beyond your limits. Stay in your comfort zone or step into your power. Winners make the choice to push, to struggle, to fight, because they know that's what it takes to achieve greatness. Winning is a habit, and so is quitting. Every time you push past your limits, you build the habit of winning. Every time you quit, you build the habit of losing. Which habit will you choose? This is the mindset of a true champion, and it doesn't stop here. In the next part, we will talk about the role of discipline in success. Because without discipline, even the strongest mindset and resilience will not be enough. The role of discipline in success. Success is not built on motivation alone. Motivation fades. It comes and goes like the wind. One day, you feel unstoppable, and the next, you don't even want to get out of bed. That's why winners don't rely on motivation. They rely on discipline. Discipline is what keeps you going when the excitement disappears, when the struggle gets real, when quitting seems like the easy way out. Without discipline, dreams remain dreams. With discipline, dreams become reality. Every successful person understands one truth. Discipline is the bridge between goals and achievements. It's the force that separates those who wish for success from those who actually achieve it. People often admire champions, billionaires, and leaders, but they fail to see the sacrifices, the routines, and the relentless discipline that built their success. While others were sleeping, they were working. While others were making excuses, they were pushing forward. Discipline is doing what needs to be done even when you don't feel like doing it. It means showing up every day, whether you're in the mood or not. It means staying focused on your vision, even when distractions try to pull you away. Weak minds chase comfort, strong minds chase growth. And growth only comes to those who have the discipline to stay consistent. The truth is, success is not about working hard for a day, a week, or even a month. It's about doing the right things over and over again until success becomes inevitable. The greatest athletes don't train only when they feel like it. The most successful entrepreneurs don't work only when they're inspired. They have a schedule, a plan, a system, and they follow it with discipline, no matter what. Excuses kill progress, but discipline destroys excuses. The mind will always try to trick you into taking the easy route. It will say, "You can do it later," or "You deserve a break." That's the moment you need to push through. That's when real winners are made. They train themselves to move forward, even when every part of them wants to stop. Discipline means controlling your emotions, especially when things get tough. Life will test you. You will face failures, disappointments, and obstacles. But winners don't react emotionally. They respond with discipline. They understand that every setback is temporary, that challenges are part of the journey. They don't complain. They don't look for shortcuts. They do what needs to be done. One of the biggest lies people tell themselves is, "I need to feel ready before I start." Winners don't wait for the perfect moment. They start where they are, with what they have. They know that action creates momentum, and momentum fuels progress. The more disciplined you become, the easier it gets. At first, it's hard. But over time, discipline becomes a habit, a part of who you are. Self-discipline is a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. At first, waking up early, working hard, and staying committed feels uncomfortable. But over time, it becomes second nature. The pain of discipline is temporary, but the regret of not taking action lasts forever. Ask yourself, do you want temporary discomfort or a lifetime of regret? Winners choose discomfort. Discipline isn't just about work, it's about life. It's how you eat, how you think, how you speak, how you treat your body. Every decision you make shapes your future. Are you choosing habits that push you toward success or habits that hold you back? Look at your daily routines. They are either making you stronger or making you weaker. Most people give up too soon. They start with energy but lose focus when results don't come fast enough. But winners understand that success is a long game. It's not about how fast you start, it's about how long you can keep going. Discipline keeps you in the game when motivation runs out. Discipline is what turns effort into mastery. A disciplined mind creates a disciplined life. The way you do one thing is the way you do everything. If you cut corners in one area, you'll start cutting corners everywhere. If you let small excuses slide, they will grow into bigger excuses. Winners hold themselves to the highest standard, even when no one is watching. There is no secret formula to success. It's simple but not easy. Do the work. Stay disciplined. Be consistent. That's it. The problem is, most people know what to do, but they don't do it. Why? Because they lack discipline. They let their feelings control their actions instead of their goals. The real battle is in the mind. Every morning, you have two choices. Listen to your excuses or listen to your purpose. Which voice will you obey? Winners silence doubt. They shut down negativity. They refuse to let laziness win. They wake up, get to work, and push forward. Success is built one disciplined day at a time. No one becomes great overnight. No one transforms in a week. But small, disciplined actions repeated every single day lead to massive results. It's a process, and you must be willing to commit to it for the long run. Look around. Most people quit. Most people settle. Most people choose comfort over growth. But you have a choice. Do you want to be like the majority, or do you want to rise above? The answer is in your actions, not your words. Your daily discipline will determine where you end up in life. The difference between winners and losers isn't talent. It isn't luck. It's discipline. The ability to stay committed, to stay focused, to keep pushing, no matter what. Winners are not born. They are built through years of discipline, sacrifice, and effort. No more waiting for the perfect time. No more excuses. No more hoping for change. Discipline yourself and make it happen. The power is in your hands. The only question is, will you use it? Now that you understand the power of discipline, it's time to take things to the next level. In the next part, we will focus on building unstoppable confidence, because belief in yourself is just as important as discipline. Without confidence, even the most disciplined mind will struggle to take bold action. This is United Sports, pushing you beyond your limits. Like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Building unstoppable confidence. Confidence is not something people are born with. It is something that is built, something that is created over time through action, discipline, and self-belief. No one starts their journey with unshakable confidence. It is developed by pushing forward, by proving to yourself that you are capable, that you are strong, that you can handle whatever comes your way. Every champion, every successful person, every leader started from a place of doubt, but they refused to stay there. They chose to rise. Insecurity and fear are the biggest enemies of confidence. Most people let these emotions control their lives. holding them back from opportunities, stopping them from chasing their dreams. But winners understand that fear is just a signal. It is a test. Every time fear tells you, you can't do this, you have two choices: listen to it and shrink, or fight against it and grow. Confidence is built every time you push past fear and prove to yourself that you are more than your doubts. Action creates confidence. The more you do something, the better you get at it. And the better you get, the more confident you feel. But most people wait for confidence before they take action. They tell themselves, I will start when I feel ready. But that day never comes. Winners know that confidence is not the starting point. It is the result of doing. They take action first, even when they are scared, even when they are uncertain. And with every step forward, their confidence grows. Failure is not the enemy of confidence. It is its greatest teacher. Every time you fail, you learn something. You grow stronger. You discover what works and what doesn't. Most people let failure destroy their confidence, but winners see failure as part of the process. They don't run from mistakes, they learn from them. They don't allow setbacks to shake their belief. Instead, they use failure as fuel to push even harder. Your words shape your confidence. What you say to yourself every day matters. If you tell yourself, I'm not good enough, you will believe it. If you tell yourself, I can't do this, you will never try. But if you start speaking power into your life, if you tell yourself, I am strong, I am capable, I can handle anything, your confidence will start to grow. Winners guard their words because they know that the most powerful voice in their life is their own. Confidence is not about being perfect. It is about knowing that you can handle whatever happens. Most people think confident people never feel fear, never doubt themselves. But that's not true. Confident people feel fear, but they don't let it stop them. They doubt themselves, but they don't let doubt control them. They move forward anyway. That is the real definition of confidence, taking action despite uncertainty. Comparison is the killer of confidence. The moment you start looking at what others are doing, at how far ahead they are, you lose focus on your own path. Winners don't waste time comparing themselves to others. They focus on their own journey, their own growth, their own progress. They understand that everyone moves at a different pace, and that the only person they need to be better than is the person they were yesterday. Confidence comes from preparation. When you prepare, when you put in the work, when you train and practice, you walk into any situation knowing that you are ready. Athletes don't step onto the field hoping they will win. They step onto the field knowing they have put in the work, knowing they have trained harder than anyone else. That preparation gives them confidence. The same applies to life. When you are prepared, you feel unstoppable. The people around you affect your confidence. If you surround yourself with negative people, people who always doubt you, who tell you that you can't do something, your confidence will suffer. But if you surround yourself with winners, with people who push you, who believe in you, who encourage you to go after your dreams, your confidence will grow. Winners choose their circle wisely because they know that environment matters. Confidence is a daily practice. It is not something you build once and then keep forever. Every day, you have to remind yourself of your worth. Every day, you have to push yourself out of your comfort zone. Every day, you have to feed your mind with positivity and strength. Just like a muscle, confidence needs to be trained, needs to be exercised. The moment you stop working on it, it starts to fade. Your body language affects your confidence. Stand tall, walk with purpose, make eye contact. When you carry yourself like a winner, you start to feel like one. Studies show that the way you hold yourself physically can change the way you feel mentally. Winners don't slouch, they don't look down, they don't walk with hesitation. They move with confidence, and that energy affects everything they do. Confidence is not arrogance. It is not about thinking you are better than others. It is about knowing that you are enough. Arrogance is based on insecurity. True confidence is based on self-respect. When you are confident, you don't need to prove anything to anyone. You don't need validation from others. You move forward with quiet strength, knowing that your value does not depend on outside opinions. The biggest secret to confidence is keeping promises to yourself. Every time you set a goal and follow through, your confidence grows. Every time you tell yourself, I will wake up early, and you actually do it, you build trust in yourself. But every time you break a promise to yourself, every time you say you will do something and then don't, your confidence weakens. Winners keep their own promises. Small wins lead to big confidence. You don't have to do everything at once. Start small. Win one battle at a time. Wake up early, hit the gym, finish that task, make that call. Every small win adds up. And as you stack these victories, your confidence grows. Suddenly, the things that once seemed impossible start to feel within reach. Winners focus on what they can control. There will always be things in life that are outside of your control. But confidence comes from knowing that no matter what happens, you have control over your response. You have control over your effort, your attitude, your discipline. Focus on what you can control and let go of what you can't. That is the mindset of a champion. Doubt will always be there, but winners don't feed it. They feed their belief. They remind themselves daily of their strength, of their progress, of their potential. They know that confidence is not something that magically appears. It is something that is built through persistence, through effort, through a refusal to quit. In the end, confidence is what separates those who dream from those who achieve. It is what turns ideas into action, what turns goals into reality. Without confidence, talent goes to waste. Without confidence, potential is never reached. But with confidence, anything is possible. This journey is not over. Confidence is powerful, but it is only part of the equation. In the next part, we will focus on something just as important: how to embrace failure as a stepping stone. Because true winners don't fear failure. They use it to grow, to adapt, and to come back stronger. Embracing failure as a stepping stone. Failure is not the end. It is not a sign to quit. It is not a reflection of weakness. Failure is a teacher. It is the rough road that every winner must walk. No one who has ever achieved great things has done so without stumbling. The greatest athletes, the most successful entrepreneurs, the strongest leaders, they all failed. Not once, not twice, but countless times. And yet, they kept moving forward. Because they knew that failure was not there to stop them. It was there to make them stronger. Most people fear failure. They avoid it. They see it as something shameful. But winners understand that failure is necessary. It is the price you pay for success. Every time you fail, you learn something new. Every time you fall, you get a chance to rise stronger. Every mistake is a lesson. Every setback is an opportunity. The only real failure is giving up. As long as you keep going, you are still in the game. The world has lied to you. It has made you believe that failing means you are not good enough. But look at history. Look at the people who changed the world. Thomas Edison failed over 1,000 times before inventing the light bulb. Michael Jordan was cut from his high school basketball team. Oprah Winfrey was told she wasn't fit for television. If they had stopped at failure, they would have never reached success. The difference is, they refuse to give up. Winners see failure as feedback. They don't take it personally. They don't let it break them. They study it. They analyze it. They ask themselves, what can I do better next time? And then they try again. With more wisdom. With more experience. With more fire. They don't cry over mistakes. They learn from them. That is the mindset of a champion. Most people give up right before success. They work hard. They push. They sacrifice. But then, when they hit a wall, they stop. They tell themselves it wasn't meant to be. But what if they had pushed just a little more? What if they had held on just one more day? Many times, success is just on the other side of failure. The ones who keep going are the ones who win. You have two choices when you fail. You can let it define you, or you can let it refine you. The weak let failure break them. The strong use it to build themselves up. Every time you fail, you are getting one step closer to success. Every time you fall, you are becoming tougher. The pain, the struggle, the setbacks, they are shaping you into someone unstoppable. Imagine a seed being planted in the ground. At first, it looks like nothing is happening. But beneath the surface, roots are growing. Strength is being built. Then one day, it breaks through the soil. It rises. It grows into something great. That is exactly how failure works. You may not see progress right away. But every lesson, every hardship, every obstacle, it is preparing you for something bigger. No one is born great. No one is born strong. Strength is built through struggle. Success is built through failure. The people who achieve greatness are not the ones who had an easy path. They are the ones who fought, who failed, who got knocked down, and still got back up. Again and again. The key to winning in life is simple: never stop. No matter how many times you fall, no matter how many times you fail, never stop. Get up. Try again. Adjust your approach. Learn from your mistakes. Keep moving forward. Because every failure is a step closer to victory. There is no such thing as overnight success. There is no easy way to the top. The ones who win are the ones who refuse to quit. They don't see failure as an end. They see it as part of the journey. They welcome it. They embrace it. Because they know that with every failure, they are growing. They are improving. They are becoming unstoppable. Most people stop when things get hard. But hard times are what make you strong. Pressure creates diamonds. Fire purifies gold. Struggle builds champions. Every time life tests you, you have a choice. You can break, or you can rise. Winners rise. You will face failures in life. That is guaranteed. But how you respond to failure will determine your future. Will you let it destroy your confidence? Or will you use it to fuel your comeback? Will you let it make you weak? Or will you let it make you stronger? The choice is always yours. Your past failures do not define you. They do not determine what you are capable of. What matters is what you do next. What matters is that you get up, that you try again, that you keep pushing forward no matter what. Because the only way to truly fail is to give up. Every champion has scars. Every winner has a story of struggle. But those scars are proof of strength. Those struggles are proof of resilience. Do not be ashamed of your failures. Be proud that you had the courage to try. Be proud that you did not give up. Because in the end, that is what separates winners from everyone else. The best lessons in life come from failure, not from success. Success feels good, but it does not teach you. Failure teaches you. It humbles you. It makes you work harder. It forces you to improve. That is why you should never fear failure. Instead, you should seek to learn from it. Most people run from failure, but the best, the strongest, the most successful, they run toward it. They take risks. They fail fast, and they fail often, because they know that every failure brings them closer to success. Every mistake sharpens their skills. Every setback builds their resilience. No matter how hard it gets, no matter how many times you fall, always remember this: winners never quit. They never stop pushing. They never stop fighting, because they know that their greatest victory is still ahead. And it's the ones who keep going, even when it seems impossible, who reach it. The road to success is full of failures. That is why so many people never make it. But if you have the courage to keep going, if you have the strength to push through, you will be among the few who make it to the top. Because winners don't let failure stop them. They let it drive them. In the next part, we will unlock the secret to building unstoppable habits. The habits that separate the average from the elite. Because a winner's mindset is not just about thinking. It's about taking action every single day. If you are ready to turn failure into success, then get ready. The journey is just getting started. The ultimate habit: never stop moving forward. Winners never stop. They don't wait for the perfect moment. They don't sit back when things get tough. They don't let failures define them. They keep going. No matter how hard life hits, no matter how many times they fall, they always rise again. Because that's the mindset of a champion: progress over perfection, movement over hesitation, action over excuses. The biggest mistake people make is thinking they have time. They wait. They overthink. They hesitate. And before they realize it, months have passed, years have disappeared, and they are still standing in the same place. Winners don't wait. They move. Even if they're scared, even if they're uncertain, even if the path is unclear, they take the next step. Because movement creates momentum, and momentum leads to success. Excuses destroy progress. Every time a person says, "I'll do it tomorrow," or "I'll start when I feel ready," they are choosing failure. Winners know that someday is an illusion. The only time that exists is now. The only opportunity that matters is the one in front of them. Success is built on daily effort, not distant dreams. Most people fail not because they don't have potential, but because they stop too soon. They start something, they work hard for a while, and when results don't come fast enough, they quit. Winners understand that success is a long game. They stay patient, they stay committed, and they refuse to give up, no matter how long it takes. Failure is not the opposite of success. It is part of the process. Winners don't fear failure, they embrace it. Every mistake teaches them something. Every setback makes them stronger. Every loss prepares them for victory. The difference between those who win and those who don't is simple. Winners never stop when they fail. They learn, they adjust, and they keep going. Doubt is the enemy of progress. The moment a person starts questioning their abilities, they lose power. Winners don't entertain self-doubt. They trust themselves. They believe in their journey. Even when others doubt them, even when the world tells them they can't, they keep pushing. Because success belongs to those who refuse to back down. The people who achieve greatness are not always the smartest or the most talented. They are simply the ones who refuse to quit. They are the ones who wake up early, who put in the work, who push through pain, who sacrifice comfort, and who stay focused when others lose direction. Consistency beats talent when talent refuses to work hard. Success is not about speed, it's about endurance. Anyone can work hard for a day, a week, or a month, but very few can stay committed for years. Those who do become unstoppable. The greatest athletes, the greatest entrepreneurs, the greatest minds in history all had one thing in common. They kept moving forward, no matter what. Every day is a new chance to grow. Winners don't waste time regretting the past. They don't dwell on mistakes. They don't get stuck in what could have been. They focus on what's next. They wake up with a purpose, they set goals, and they take action because they know their future is built by what they do today. Discipline is the key to lifelong success. Motivation fades. Inspiration comes and goes. But discipline, that's what keeps a person moving when they don't feel like it. Winners don't rely on feelings, they rely on habits. Even on bad days, even when they're tired, even when things aren't going their way, they show up and do the work. The truth is, nobody is going to hand you success. Nobody is going to save you. Nobody is coming to push you. If you want to win, you have to push yourself. You have to wake up every day and demand more from yourself. Because nobody will fight for your dreams the way you will. Your environment matters. If you surround yourself with people who complain, who settle, who make excuses, you will become like them. But if you surround yourself with winners, people who challenge you, who push you, who inspire you, you will rise to their level. The right mindset plus the right environment equals unstoppable success. Greatness is built in the small moments. The early mornings, the late nights, the hours of work that nobody sees, the sacrifices that nobody acknowledges, the struggles that nobody understands. But winners know that every effort adds up, every small step counts, and one day, all that hard work turns into victory. There is no finish line in success. Winning is not a one-time event. It is a lifelong journey. Even after reaching one goal, winners set another. Even after achieving success, they keep growing, learning, and evolving. Because true champions never settle. Happiness doesn't come from success alone, it comes from progress. It comes from knowing that you are improving, that you are stronger than yesterday, that you are moving towards something bigger. Every small win, every small step forward, is proof that you are on the right path. The easiest way to fail is to stop moving. The moment a person stops learning, stops pushing, stops believing, they lose. Success is not about how fast you get there. It's about refusing to stop until you do. Your life is in your hands. Nobody is coming to do the work for you. The question is, will you be the person who talks about success or the person who takes action? Winners don't wait. Winners don't hesitate. Winners move forward, always. This is the ultimate lesson. No matter how hard it gets, no matter how long it takes, no matter how many obstacles stand in the way, never stop moving forward. Because the only way to fail is to give up, and that is not an option. Your journey doesn't end here. This is just the beginning. If you are ready to push yourself, to demand more, to never stop chasing greatness, then take action now. This is United Sports, and we are here to push you beyond your limits. Like, share, and subscribe to our channel, because winners never stop learning, never stop growing, and never stop moving forward.